All right, and welcome back, everyone, to another great episode of the first inning. And we are back live with some news, and we're gonna get to it right now. And but before we do that, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to the people on Spotify. And let's get into it. Aaron Judge is still a Yankee, and we have Roger, the big Yankee fan, with us as well. So say hello, Roger.
Hello, everyone. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to everyone.
Yeah, that's right, man. The holidays is coming just around the corner. Next Friday, I'm not gonna be on because I'm gonna be. It's Giselle's birthday next Friday.
Oh, okay, beautiful.
So we'll be at the movies next Friday. Then we'll be back next Tuesday for another episode.
All right, excellent.
All right, so then we'll have the final 2 episodes next week of the year, and then we'll get into spring training and all that. But it's official. Aaron Judge is going to be a Yankee tomorrow. They're gonna have a big press conference at Yankee Stadium on Wednesday, December the 12th, the 20th of 2022, and they're gonna have it at Yankee Stadium. Big thing, and yeah, man. And the Yankees had some minor league signings as well that they got into. I don't know if you heard about those. Yeah, Michael Hermosillo, DeMarcus Evans to minor league deals, and Yankees agreed to minor league deals with Art Warren and Jake Buers.
I see. Excellent.
So, and I don't know whatever happened to the trade rumors with Nathan Eovaldi, but I hope they never get him.
Right. That's at this point in time. Unfortunately, the Yankees were not quick to sign Matt Carpenter back, and the San Diego Padres poached Matt Carpenter away from the Yankees, so he's going to the National League West. But he put out a nice thank you to the Yankee fans on Instagram. And Judge was officially finalized today with the press conference tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning on MLB Network. And Adam Ottavino has re-signed with the Mets. So Adam Ottavino is coming back to the Mets.
Well, he was horrible anyway, so good for them.
Right,
but okay. Now that you talk about the Mets, right? MLB Network is comparing all the teams together, saying that who has the best rotation and this and that. I mean, at this point in time, I think out of all these teams, the two best teams out of all of them is the Padres and the Yankees, because not only do they have pitching rotation, they have a team behind them to play as well, if you know what I mean. The other teams, like the Mets and all that, okay, they got Verlander, they got Matt Scherzer, all these great guys, but then they don't have nobody hitting. All they have is Pete Alonso.
Well, they did re-sign Nimmo. Nimmo did come back to the Mets.
Yeah, but two guys can't do it all. That's what I'm saying. The Yankees, on the other hand, they have a whole well-rounded team.
Exactly.
With just a few bad apples. Even though some can't hit, but they still play a hell of a defense, if you know what I mean.
Right, exactly. And the Mets did have a very strong season last year, being knocked out by the San Diego Padres after winning 101 games.
Yeah, that's wild too. But the Padres, they got Manny Machado and all these other guys over there.
Exactly. And the Yankees at this point in time may be looking at Michael Conforto for their left field position. Conforto was injured all of last year and wasn't totally healthy in 21. And I would like to see them try to go for Reynolds, but Cashman may, try to go the cheap route and get like a short-term contract for Conforto and have him for left field for next year. So we'll see what the Yankees are looking to do.
Well, that's in my opinion, it'll be a strong no on Conforto. Because he was horrible on the Mets anyway. He's not all that. He had some lucky games and this and that, but it is a hell no to that guy.
I see.
Yeah, I'd rather keep Hicks than have him play.
Wow.
Yeah, seriously. He's no, not happening. Not happening. He's not all that. He's just a giant hole. He has a giant hole in his bat, and I don't even think his defense is that great. You know.
I see.
Yeah, I'd rather keep Hicks than have that guy on the team.
I see. My goodness. Some of the other YouTubers were really high on him, saying that he was a perennial all-star.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Hell, he ain't no all-star.
Oh.
He ain't no all-star. What game are they watching?
I'm not sure.
They just only saw the few good highlights that he had. Because, see, that's how I know they don't watch baseball.
Right.
That's how I know you don't watch baseball. Because if you... What great moments has he had other than last year? Nothing.
Yeah, last year he didn't have anything. He was injured all of last year.
Yeah, so, and the year before that, he was struggling too.
Right. He wasn't entirely healthy then either, no.
And not only that, he's part of a Mets team that froze up. They lost it in these 2 seasons. Completely lost it. Fell apart, collapsed.
Right.
We don't want a player like that on our team. I don't care what he has. We don't want that player on our team.
Okay.
Yeah, because this guy is
to see Reynolds, but Cashman does not want to give up a lot of prospects, and the Pirates are asking for quite a haul for Brian Reynolds. And the pickings are slim now. It's Brian Reynolds or Conforto, or there are a couple of good outfielders on the Arizona Diamondbacks that they were talking about as well.
Yeah, but we got Oswaldo Cabrera, man.
Right.
We don't need these guys. They have the left fielder right there. You have your starting left fielder right there. Oswaldo Cabrera.
So you would just go with Oswaldo Cabrera at this point?
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? If they're not going to get rid of Hicks, you got Hicks as a backup.
I see.
You got Hicks as your backup. You got Harrison Beta, which should be in right field, and leave Judge in center field, because I think Judge is the center fielder. He won his MVP as a center fielder, and he's a way better center fielder than right fielder. Right? So maybe they could have Harrison Bader in left field, Aaron Judge in center, Oswald Cabrera in right. That's your outfield.
Okay.
Now, I mean, they ain't going to get rid of Gabler, so that's your second baseman. We already got Rizzo on first, right? The shortstop is still a question mark, because just because we signed Isaiah Kinda for left and back doesn't mean he's going to be on the team now.
No, they're really. I mean, YouTube now has a Anthony Volpe highlight film, and they're really talking about Anthony Volpe coming up sometime next year, within the first couple of months, and so they're talking about that.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that kid will be up if something happens. Shout out to Bryson on the check-in, man. Happy Tuesday, man. Hey, Bryson.
Merry Christmas.
Now that you checked in, I won't be on Friday. We're going to be celebrating Giselle's birthday, but we'll be back next Tuesday. So next Tuesday, we'll be back with another episode. And come out with some stuff with that, too. But all right, back to what we were saying.
I was going to ask you, do you think they should add any new players, or just run it back as they are?
Well, I believe they should. I believe the Yankees still have a blockbuster trade up their sleeve, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know who's going, and I don't know who's coming, but I think it's gonna happen. Some type of blockbuster trade.
Right.
It's gonna be. I know maybe Aaron Hicks might be part of it, with Isaiah kind of left for, I don't know, but now all the good shortstops are gone.
I know. I think about the pressure they put on Peraza and bullpen. I mean, they passed on 8 all-star shortstops over the past 2 years.
But the way the Yankees are, they're probably gonna keep this team the way it is, but they're probably gonna look for a left. They're gonna need a right fielder somehow.
I see.
Because they're gonna. Oh, but they still got Stanton. Stanton's gonna play some outfield too. Remember that.
Right.
All right.
And I know how you feel. I know you want Judge in center field, but I believe that the Yankees are going to have Judge in right field. I just feel that that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, and have Harrison Beta in center.
Yes.
Cause that's how they ran it. That's how they ran it. With Harrison Beta, right? When Harrison Beta came on the team, that's how they ran it, right?
Exactly.
Because before Harrison Beta, Judge was always in center, but then when Harrison Beta got there, it was over for Judge in center.
Exactly. So that's how I know you feel Judge is much better in center, but I just see Cashman and Steinbrenner and Boone just keeping him in right field.
Yeah, I guess so. But still, I mean, now you really have to get a left fielder now.
Yeah.
That's the problem because, you could put Stanton in right field, for a game or two and have another guy play a game or two. So I don't know, man, but I think there's still a trick up their sleeve, man. I don't know if they get rid of Hicks. I don't know if they'll get rid of Josh Donaldson. But
Donaldson will be hard to get rid of because of that huge contract he has.
He has a no trade clause too.
Oh, does he? I didn't know that.
I think he does. I think I heard something about that.
Oh, wow. I don't know what they worked out with him, but I thought generally they would either put a no trade clause in for him, or that in order to have the automatic no trade clause, you have to have 5 years with the same team and 10 years of time. I think that makes you an automatic no trade clause if you have 5 years with the same team and 10 years of service time.
Probably, I have no idea, to be honest.
Yeah.
But you know how they make up their own rules.
I know they can make up anything they want, really.
You know what I mean? And we don't know what they did, but I don't know. But I think I heard that he had a no trade clause.
Oh, see, I don't know. I would have to look into it.
I may be wrong, but I thought I heard that.
Yeah.
But okay, so what we know now, as I look at the field here, right? Let me try to level it off a little bit better. Okay. All right, so as we look at the field here, so we know Trevino is staying.
Right. He did a very decent job.
The catcher is staying. Okay. We don't know the future of Gabriel Torres, Isaiah Kanafalefa, Josh Donaldson, and Kyle Higashioka.
Right, that's true.
Those 5 guys are on the trading block, in my opinion. Right? Anyone and Aaron Hicks.
Yeah.
So I mean, any one of those guys could go, man, for a thing. And not only that, I think, like I said, if they should bring up Oswaldo Cabrera, man, they really should have him on the team. And if they do that, I mean, the guy to trade off is Aaron Hicks at this point in time, because then you don't need him in the outfield.
No, everyone is looking to get rid of Hicks. I mean, Hicks just looked defeated last year. I mean, he was just totally defeated.
Now, I don't know if he's playing in the winter ball, because I haven't seen anybody play. This kid is doing well, man. The Yankee pitcher, it slipped my mind right now, but the Yankee pitcher for my bullpen, he's playing on the Tigres de Lacey, and he's their closer.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, and he's closing out the games, and he's looking good, man, too. So he might get that job of closer when he get back over here.
Is that Junior Fernandez you were talking about?
No, the other kid. Not Loaisiga, the other one. I forgot. Huh?
Not Jonathan Loaisiga.
Nah, he looks like Loaisiga. Oh man, I forget his name, man. Spanish kid. But anyway, he's one of them high throwing kids, man.
Right.
And he looks really good. He might take that job of closer, man. He gonna. I'll tell you one thing. He's gonna battle for it when he gets to spring training.
Right, because Clay Holmes got off to such a great start, and then collapsed somewhat in the second half of the year.
Yeah, man. I mean, but this kid, he could do like a Mariano, was the setup man and take over as closer.
Exactly.
But yeah, the baseball games are so good, man. They and they're in first place too. His team, the Tigers, they're called the Tiger. The Tigres is called the Tigers, and they're in first place actually, man.
Right. Not only are they on YouTube, but with my MLB.TV, they show all the Dominican games on MLB.TV as well.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm watching on YouTube the Dominican games, the games from Venezuela, and the games from Cuba.
Wow, fantastic!
I'm watching all those type of games, yeah, and it's wild, yo. I mean, it's the games are so much better.
Yeah.
But the thing is though, these guys don't compare to MLB players, man.
Right.
I mean, yeah, they're good in their own right. Not to disrespect any one of them. I think they're great. But Major League Baseball's talent, yo, if you put them in, if you take any player from Major League Baseball and put them in any one of them leagues, they'd be like the Babe Ruth for that joint.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And obviously the best Dominican players come over and play in the United States. MLB has a very large Latin influence now.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Clint Frazier is playing on the Bulls, the Toros.
Oh yeah, okay.
But yeah, I haven't really seen him play that much.
I like the Toros uniform. They have the orange and the black, and they have the different jerseys. The black ones, the orange ones.
Yeah, they got all the advertisements on them and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, I believe this year the Yankees are going to have a advertisement on their sleeve.
Well, what's it going to be called? Airbnb?
I don't know, but I think this is the year that a lot of changes are coming in. And one of the changes is that they're going to have a 15-second pitch clock. Another change is that they're restricting the shift. And another change is that some of the teams may have advertisement.
Like what, on the uniform? Like on the uniform?
I don't like it, really. I don't like it. I hope they don't. I hope if it's anything, it's just one thing on the sleeve. That's one thing I don't want is them looking like a billboard.
Like basketball, like it has the whatever logo they're promoting on the thing, like basketball, you're saying. Right.
So
I think football too, right? Has logos on their jersey too, right? Football?
I'm not sure. I'd have to look more closely.
I forgot. I was just watching the game. I don't remember, man. But yeah, I mean, how much is this gonna cost though? But wait a minute. Okay, they want to put logos on the uniform, right? I mean, how much is this gonna cost?
Oh, it's gonna be some type of multi-million-dollar advertising scheme.
So basically, I mean, it has to be a deal where, with that promotion, I mean, that money should be able to pay for a whole season's salary of the team.
Oh, yeah. That's why the advertisers will make deals with the individual teams, and but I don't want the Yankees with a bunch of stuff on them. Their uniform is classic. I'm still not even very crazy about the Nike swoosh on the uniform, and but they may be adding a patch to their sleeve. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, I mean, they don't really talk about these things, right? And where do we find this information at, if there is?
I read several articles about it throughout the course of last year that they said as the incoming rules is that there is going to be advertising starting in 2022. Perhaps you could, if you have the computer right in front of you, you could look something up about that now.
Yeah, well, no, I can't do it right now, but... Oh. So what about advertising in the stadium? Are they going to open that up? Or are they going to just shrink it down to the player? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, as you know, Yankee Stadium has all advertising all over it. All the major league teams have advertising all over them. They have Delta. Every one of their suites is called a corporate name. They have all the advertising in the stadiums.
I mean, sooner or later, they're gonna have the outfield look like Coney Island, with all the advertisements, the doctor service, steakhouse.
Right, exactly. Well, that's how the minor leagues have it now.
Yeah, I think it's getting that way, man.
Yeah, when we go to the Patriots game or the Brooklyn Cyclones game, they have that giant wall out beyond the fence. And it has advertising all over it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, so basically the Yankees can survive with just the money from advertisements then, right? They don't even need the money of the fans, right?
Exactly. They have that. They have the television contracts. The Yankees are part owners of the Yes Network. They have all kinds of streams of revenue. And they're talking about the Yankees are talking about investing in a casino in Coney Island.
Wow, that'll be dope.
Yeah,
that'll be dope. They're probably gonna put their restaurant over there.
Right, they're.
I got to eat there twice, man. The Yankee Steakhouse.
Right.
The real Yankee Steakhouse opened up right across the street from the Rockefeller Tree at Rockefeller Center.
Wow.
That's where the original Yankee Steakhouse was. Well, they have one inside Yankee Stadium, right? But
yeah,
then they have their real. They had their real steakhouse that Mariano was there, and they had the autographed the steak knives, and they have it on the wall with all the players' names on it. It's really nice. If you ever been there, and I ate there twice, and it was really good there, and the plates have the bases on it, has the diamond on it. It's really good, man. Really nice place, man. But then it went out of business way before the pandemic, and then they never came back again, man. And then the only thing they have left is the Yankee Steakhouse, and that used to be open, all season round. With plus the Hard Rock Cafe that's there used to be open all year round, and now they don't do it no more.
Oh, they're not open this year, huh?
No, they stopped that. They stopped that before the pandemic. They stopped that like 2018 season. They stopped it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it used to be open all season round. The Hard Rock Cafe and the Yankee Steakhouse.
I guess they weren't making enough business during the off season.
No, that's why. So I think they closed it down.
Right.
Right. Nobody's going there. Because remember in the beginning when Yankee Stadium opened, right? The brand new stadium opened, everybody was crazy to go to Yankee Stadium. So they were getting all kind of people all throughout the year. To see the new stadium. So that's why they had it open. And then I guess the after 10 years, or almost 10 years, the fever died out and they just closed it.
Right, exactly. And it's very expensive, And the Yankee Stadium neighborhood is a working class neighborhood, and they can't really go in there and get $50 steaks.
Nah, man, you're gonna pay for two people. For two people, you're gonna pay around $250.
Wow, forget it. You know, that's a working class neighborhood, that Yankee Stadium.
You know,
no one that kind of money to go there.
Because you gotta pay for your drinks too. Your drinks is like, they're like $18 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah, they're outrageous, man. And then, but I never been to the Yankee Steakhouse at Yankee Stadium though.
No, that's we're going to do the best we can. We're going to have a few of our luxury seats. We'll be in the level 2s and the level 1s for a few games. But, you know, things like the Yankee Steakhouse are just way beyond our pay grade.
Yeah, man, a lot of stuff is expensive at Yankee Stadium, man. A lot of the food is expensive. That's why people ask me, "Oh, how come you don't do food reviews?" I can't afford it. You know what I mean? I mean, a bucket of chicken is like $18 or whatever it was. $15 for a bucket of chicken and French fries. 15? Was
You're a working man, Yankee fan.
You know, but they have all those you know, those specialties, entrees and stuff like that. Lobels has special a brisket sandwich and all that cost like I think it's like $14, $15, something like that, for a small little sandwich.
I know.
You know, they got sushi and all the other kind of things. I mean, me and Giselle, we used to buy the steak sandwich all the time.
Right.
And we stopped buying the steak sandwich because the steak doesn't even taste good.
Oh, okay. Then the heck with it.
Yeah, it doesn't even. I mean, you know, you used to have a craving for something, and you like it, and you know the way it tastes.
Right.
Now, when they sell it, it sucks, man. It's like you're buying a watered down version of a steak sandwich.
Oh, the heck with it, then.
Yeah, that's why I stopped buying, and that's why we stopped buying them this year. We bought like 2 of them in the beginning, and it was like, nah, this sucks. Never again.
It's a great while I'll get something at Yankee Stadium, but you know, I bring my stuff in. I have my sodas, I have my sandwich and everything. I bring them in because, you know, it's expensive enough for me to be able to get us the tickets to go in, let alone spend a ton of stuff while I'm there.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think the go-to meal is a pretzel. Go-to meal is the pretzel. I think it's like $5 or $6, and that's worth everything right there. The pretzel is worth everything.
Right.
You know? And then you have your hot dogs. Now you gotta remember they have hot dogs, right? Now they have the different type of hot dog now. Now they have the kosher and they have the other one. The kosher is better because they have it in the water.
Right.
Then you have to watch for how long is the hot dog, because you don't want to buy the small one.
Right.
You want to buy the foot-long one. That's worth the money.
Exactly.
You know, because they have a foot-long hot dog. I don't know I forgot where they sell it at right now in the stadium, but they have the long one. I think it's the kosher one that are the long one. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but those are the ones that are worth it.
I see. I'll be starting to get our games set up little by little over the next several months. Right before New Year's, I'll probably be getting us set up with our first few games.
Yeah, man. And I'm not a big hot dog fan, but every year I gotta go to Coney Island. I go to Coney Island. I get the Nathan's hot dog all the time, man.
Right. Exactly.
I mean that Nathan's hot dog just melts. You don't even have to chew it. It just melts.
I was there with you and Giselle in 2019, and we were on the field and played catch, and it was Spider-Man Day.
Yeah, that was a good day, man. I got you a whole bunch of autographs that day, man, and they won the championship that year.
Yes, I got that ball right here.
Yeah, man, that's a championship ball right there.
Right, fantastic. I know, and so I'm definitely looking forward to a good year this year. and I'll start to get us set up with our first few games just before New Year's, and we'll have a good year, and Judge is signed until 2031, and the Yankees have a powerful starting pitching staff, and we're looking good as we go into Christmas holiday season.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be real good. I'm already getting set up for next year with like some stuff for Christmas. Definitely getting a new hat for Christmas.
Right, you're upgrading your phone and everything, your camera, right?
Well, I'm gonna be using the GoPro this year.
Okay.
I'm gonna be sneaking in the GoPro because I feel like I don't really need zoomed out shots only for the home run.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because basically my shots is first person view, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't really zoom in a lot. Only for like the home runs, but I'll just record the home run celebration on my phone and just add it later to the video.
Looking forward to the 23 vlog.
Because that's what gets the most views right there, the home run. You know, posted straight to YouTube. That joint gets like 1,000 views, hundreds of views.
Oh yeah, I know. And I love doing the show with you. But as you know, my most favorite works of yours are the vlogs.
Yeah, man. And now that the baseball gods have monetized my YouTube channel, I don't know how the hell it happened, but my channel is monetized. So I'm averaging about $2 a month right now. But hopefully it goes up. But the dream would be is that this thing would pay for our tickets for the season. You know what I'm saying? And I'll have Bryson included. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget to redeem the voucher for Fan Appreciation Day. That's what Bryson is saying right now. Don't forget the voucher. We have to do the voucher.
We had that trouble. I was looking for the games, Bryson. I went on to Yankees.com and was looking for the games that were set up for us to use a voucher, and the information was never available to me.
Well, that's talking about last year or this year?
Last year.
Well, now we got to do it this year. We have the voucher for this year, remember?
Right, exactly.
So we have to look. We got to do it again. We'll keep in contact with that. But the dream is for YouTube to pay for us to go to Yankee Stadium for free.
I know
that's the dream. This is why I do it for. This is why I do this for. To go to the Yankee games for one day, that this will pay us to go for free and still get paid. And then we'll get because I have you guys part of the team. You know, you guys are gonna be part of the team.
Thank you.
And if I could, put out some little money out, man, I would definitely love to, man. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody needs a little cash.
If you get any consolation out of it, throughout the year, I get so much enjoyment out of your vlogs that I really enjoy them and watch them every day.
Yeah, because what if I could make enough money and I could pay for your whole trip for free to come to Yankee Stadium, your whole trip for free? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not gonna happen overnight, but maybe in the next 5 years or so, I can have enough to do that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I'll be starting to become a senior citizen now, Roger, the big Yankee fan, in about 5 years.
Well, by then you're gonna have a Cessna ride, man. So you'll be good.
Right. Exactly.
You know, and not only that, all of Yankee Stadium is wheelchair compatible, man. So you'll be good.
Oh, I hope not to be in a wheelchair. I hope to be moving around pretty darn good still.
Well, I'm just saying, because first it starts with the crutches, and then it goes. It starts with the cane, then the crutches, and then then to the walker, and then the wheelchair, and then they got to roll you in on after that is a hospital bed.
Exactly.
With the IV and all that. You know what I'm saying? half dead at the game, watching the game with the IV.
Exactly. And what I've got to do, I'm going to work on. I've cut down quite a bit on my cigarette smoking. I'm going to have to cut it out altogether.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta, like I said, man, you gotta get yourself a hobby to take your mind off of that and spread out the amount of time that you smoke a cigarette, and that way, the more time you have in between, the lesser you'll smoke.
Right, and one thing, at the shop, he lets me smoke in the shop, so that doesn't really cut me down too much, because as I'm doing things, I can smoke a cigarette. Yeah,
and plus, see, it's because where you live at, too, in West Virginia, the cigarettes are cheap over there.
Right.
Over here, you'll go broke smoking cigarettes over here. You ain't gonna smoke no more because you ain't gonna be able to afford a cigarette.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna, you know what I'm saying? So a Lucy over here is like $3 for a Lucy.
I know.
So forget about it. For that, you're gonna be like, nah, I'm good. I don't smoke no more. Exactly. I can't afford it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I remember I was walking to, coming from my location in the Bronx and headed right down to Jerome Avenue, and a lady's coming up and said, "I'd love to have a cup of coffee. Could you please help me out?" And I said, "Sure." And she said, "Yes, I'll take a $5 bill. That'll be fine." And I said, "No, hold on there. I'm sorry about that. Here's $2."
Yeah, yo, I mean, like before, right, the bums in the street, they used to be like, "Oh, can I get a quarter, please? Can I have a quarter for a coffee?" Nah, it's not. Can I have $1? Can I have $2? It's like, and if you don't have cash, they'd be like, "You can cash app it to me." You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They're begging for money, and they got cell phones that you can cash app them the money.
Venmo me.
Yo, it's for real, man. I'll be like, yo, get out of here, yo. Like, I'm not gonna give you like $3.
Right.
What is this, inflation? Now because inflation went up, now I gotta give the bum now $4 now?
Exactly.
Like what? No, you still gonna get your quarter.
Exactly.
Or your dollar bill is good. I'll give you $1.
Right.
But I normally don't give them no money, man. I usually tell them, "Well, damn, man, I was gonna ask you the same thing. You got $1?" They asked me for $1. I'd be like, "Damn, I was gonna ask you the same thing. You got $1?"
$3.
Huh?
I was just about to ask you if I could have $2.
Exactly. That's what I always hit them with, and they look at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, "Nah, man, I need $3 too."
Yeah, exactly.
But these people are nuts, man. Like I said, we was talking earlier, man. They're just stabbing on the subway every day, man. People have to be careful, man. You have to be careful, man. Don't have your cell phone out. Don't bring yourself for no attention. When you on that subway platform, you gotta look crazy too. Start looking like a crazy person, man. That way they don't mess with you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Mama, people are walking around everywhere staring at their phones on the platforms of the subway and the trains. They're constantly staring at their phones and not looking around at their environment.
Yeah, man. I mean, you can look at your phone, but you have to put yourself in a position where you're good to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You just can't be just walking around nonchalantly holding it in your hand. Somebody's gonna take you for it, And you know what? Now it's not that they take your phone to use it. They take your phone now to break it apart and take the parts.
Right.
For other cell phones.
Exactly.
Like to fix their boys' broken screen and all that. They rob your phone and they know how to take it out and all that and put it on there.
Exactly.
So people have to be careful.
I will help people on occasions because, I'm charitable and I realize, I went through some very hard times myself. And, so like I will scope people over and I will help people when I can. But, I'm a low income person myself. So there's only so much I can do.
No, you're right. And I feel the same way. But the problem is, you got a lot of them are acting.
Right.
They acting, man. They acting like they homeless, and they're not even homeless or nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? And it takes away from the real person that needs it. You know, like when I see somebody that got no shoes on, you know, all effed up like that, then yo, here, bro, here's $1, man. Get yourself something. You know what I'm saying? But not these guys that got brand new sneakers. He wearing jeans more expensive than the one you got on. Asking you for $3. Like, nah, brother, I ain't got it, man. Get out of here. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's wild, man.
The X-Bomber, my gift to you this year is going to be Yankee tickets with us together again in 23.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. You know, I always get you when you come back to Yankee Stadium, man. So, I got you when you come back. But yeah, it's gonna be a great Christmas, man. Hopefully, I can save up some money and get some stuff. But I'm waiting for the ballpark pass and all that to come back. So hopefully that happens, and I know it will because they're gonna need fans.
Right, we'll have a good year, no doubt about it.
Because I feel like this year coming. It's gonna be a bad year. I'm not gonna say it's a bad year, but for fan attendance, because now listen, before we end this, they just raised the tolls on the bridges. Okay, the tolls on the bridges to go over the George Washington Bridge now is $25.
Oh my God!
Yes. So now to go to a Yankee game, all those people from New Jersey, that most of the fans are from New Jersey, right? They gotta pay that $25. Then you gotta pay that $30-$40 for the parking, right? You gotta pay that $100 for the gas to fill up the tank, plus the tickets, plus the food. I mean, you're talking like almost $300 for one game.
I mean, we're in a recession. We're going into a recession right now. We've had 2 quarters of negative growth, and we've got stagflation. The prices are rising as production is down, and nobody has any money to do anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, everybody has money for their rent or barely for their rent, right?
Lucky, yeah.
So don't expect. I don't expect there to be sold out games next year. I mean, there is gonna be, you know, with Boston Red Sox, those stupid games. You know what I mean? But or special occasion like Old Timers Day or something like that. But I think for the rest of the season, it's not gonna be that packed. I mean, it's gonna be sold out maybe in the lower levels, but you know how in the T Reserve they don't sell out.
People don't have discretionary spending.
You know, and it costs a lot to bring a family of 4 because there's you, your wife, your son, your daughter, or just one kid, 3 people. I mean, that's $100 just right there just to get in.
Exactly. It is incredible. You know, people are concentrating on just trying to pay the rent and put gas in their car and food on the table.
Yeah, man, that's why I wish, and I would like to advocate this somehow. I don't know how to do it, but I would like to like talk to somebody and be like, listen, give Bronx residents a discount.
Right.
Because I'm the person that has to deal with no parking on my, you know, well, I don't have a car, but forget about it. You can't park your car on the street because there's no parking. You got to deal with the streets closed off because of the fans walking around and all that stupidity. You got to deal with the traffic around Yankee Stadium and all that. You know what I mean? I think they should give Bronx residents a discount, man. At least 15% off the price or something like that.
I would say so, no doubt about it.
You know, I don't know if it's ever been done in anywhere else, but I think it's like, I mean, yeah, the Yankees are giving away ballpark passes and this and that, but I think a way to get more fans into the stadium, because the more people you have, you know they're going to buy something whether they have no money or not.
Right.
You know, they're going to spend their money no matter what. So the point is, of getting them in the stadium is what you want to do.
You got to get the people from that neighborhood in.
That's what I'm saying, because the people from the neighborhood are the ones that are going to go to the games.
Right.
You know, I mean, people are walking distance, a bus ride, a train ride away. You know?
Exactly. I mean, you know, you have a lot of people coming from Connecticut and upstate New York and New Jersey and the other boroughs. But, you know, give a discount to the people that live right in that neighborhood. It's a working neighborhood.
Yeah, because majority of Yankee fans are from Long Island or New Jersey.
Right.
You know, they're all from New Jersey or Long Island. So it's like, where's the Bronx residents at? You know, we're walking distance to the stadium. You know?
Right. Exactly.
You know, I mean, the bobblehead game is always going to be sold out, and not even sometimes, right? I mean, there've been hell of a bobbleheads to be sold, and it wasn't even sold out. Like the Aaron Judge bobblehead wasn't no sold out game. A lot of them.
Exactly.
You know, so you know, it's still man. I wish I could be part of Yankee management, man. You know how many people I could get into the stands?
I know. You should be in fan relations.
For real, they should make up a job for me, yo, fan relations, yo, and I'll tell you how to bring the fans in.
Right.
You know? Damn, man. And I could YouTube it at the same time.
Exactly. You are the classic Bronx Yankee fan. You have the accent, the personality. You are a classic Bronx Yankees fan. Yeah, man. I try to be, and always remember, I'm in love with the team, not the players. Right.
I don't care who they bring here. I'm just worried about winning a World Series.
Exactly.
You know, and getting back on top, man. So, you know, people have to, you know, a lot of people are in love with the player for some reason, you know? And they have to get over that because, well, it's the young ones. The young kids are into the player. Back then, man, 1990s and all that, there was no one player you could have. I mean, yeah, Jeter was the guy, but the whole team was the joint, you know? There was Posada, Bernie, Paul O'Neill, Martinez, Jeter, Brocious. I mean, there's not one player you couldn't love, you know, like at one, you know what I mean? It was the team. I mean, we love the team, the whole team. So that's the way I like it. So let's see, man. I think the Yankees have a good chance this year, man, of at least making it somewhere.
Yes, I would say so. They have a outstanding starting pitching staff. They've re-signed Judge. We'll see what else goes on.
Yeah, man. But until then, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go get something to eat. We'll be back next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, we'll be back. That will be a day after Christmas. And,
yes, happy holidays and Merry Christmas to everyone.
Yeah, so we'll see y'all again. And hopefully everybody has a great Christmas. I want you to have a great Christmas. And we'll definitely have a Happy New Year. So until then, so long and see ya. We'll see you on the next one.